everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with my December daily. This is actually take 2 or maybe take 3. I almost got at the end and then somebody walked in and so I had to stop it. But this is my album for December daily. I bought it last year at Michael's. And this is just going to be a quick flip through because all these, there's a process video how to put the page together individually, so day 1 to December 1st to December 1st to December 31st, and then I have it grouped by days of 5 together, so December 1st to December 5th, adding the pictures and the journaling. So this is just, I've had a few people ask me if I could just do sort of a quick flip through, just to see what it looks like all together. So it's bigger than what the this can take in, so I'll have to move it. So this is December 1st, and I won't talk too much about it, just because you know, I've done all the videos for it. But this is the first 2 days where, you know, all the colors were kind of mixed and I was finding it really hard. And then I, you know, discovered that if I did a color, one color or a couple colors, it was so much easier. And then I was thinking, like, why didn't I think of that because that's how I scrapbook. When I sit down to scrapbook, I pull together one or a couple different colors and then I go. So I'm going to do I did my whole December daily like that, and I'm going to do my project life, I think, that way. At least I'll start that way and go from there. So this was December 4th. I was sick that day. Sick a couple times in December. I think it's just, you know, so much going on. December 5th. And it's just fun, you know, to talk about the shows that you watch. And I think that's what I'm going to like about Project Life. And I'm just going to do 2 layouts per month. But I can just talk about the kind of stuff that just is mundane almost, you know, just stuff that we do on a day-to-day basis. Like we go a lot to hockey, and we got a few tournaments coming up, so that'll be fun. And then, you know, here another TV show, going to Michael's, making some cookies. And as you can tell, I've really just taken on that 1 or 2 colors. And then here we had gone to the movies and out for supper, so I just documented that. Here was a prep day because I knew I was going to cook the next 2 days. So I got the dough ready and did a whole bunch of chopping. And then December 11th and 12th was, I made my pizza rolls on December 11th. I made my meat pies on December 12th. And I think those are my 2 favorite pages. And it's because of those little elves. They just seem to fit so well in there, especially her. It looked like I'd made that card to fit her in, and she was literally a last minute. I had turned off the video and then I remembered her, and when I tucked her in there, she fit perfectly like I had planned it. So I just love how sometimes that kind of works. And my son got his Christmas gift early. We went and picked it up that day, or my husband and he did. And December 13th, I had done the most steps I've ever done since I got my Fitbit. I did 15,000 steps. My goal this year is, by the end of the year, is to do 14,000 steps a day, which means I'm going to have to start getting on the treadmill. I'm starting off at 7,000, and today is January 6th, and I've done it every day, so that's good. And December 15th, again, talking about some of the shows I watch, some of my favorite decorations. We went shopping that day, and some of my favorite desserts. And this is the day we had taken Mason to his first hockey game, you know, that he actually sat and watched. And so I like to document that, and our supper, and we gotten some new sneakers. And December 17th and 18th, again, just, you know, it was a Survivor finale that night, reading with Mason. And then December 18th, we did our gingerbread house, and it was his first one, and Mason's first one. He had a blast. It was so fun to watch him do that. And then December 19th, we took him to see Santa, and he went to another hockey game, and he watched the whole thing again. He absolutely loves hockey. It's so funny. Like it's funny to watch how much he loves it. One day last weekend, they got in the car or in the truck, and as soon as they did, he started asking for hockey. So my husband just went. We have a fourplex here that has 4 rinks in one building, and he figured, it's Saturday, there's going to be hockey. So they went and watched hockey. Just didn't even know who was playing. It just happened there to be a Shediac team there, so they went and watched that game. But it was funny. And when they left, he cried. He didn't want to leave. So that's funny. And December 21st, I went back to work. My husband wrapped some gifts, and we had a little bit of snow that day. December 22nd, I talked about our contest at work. That's when they voted on it, on the winner, for the winner, and I took a picture of every console. And December 23rd, I was at work again, starting to feel sick, got an order in, had some McDonald's. December 24th, Christmas Eve, we drove to my mom's house. We did 5 hours of shopping that day to finish it off, wrapped a bunch of gifts. And so that was, it's fun to document this, because next year I want to look at this and go, okay, I don't want to shop on December 24th. I want to get this done way ahead of time. And then December 25th, Christmas Day, I just took a bunch of pictures. And I can tell you, my selfie, I absolutely love it. This was so awesome. And I am going to film that video on the selfie. I'm off for 4 days, so I'm going to do it during my 4 days. It's on my to-do list. So was this, and I'm getting this done. And I'll show you how I use my pick frame app and to print the pictures this size, and I love it. And I don't mind that the pictures are all smaller in this, because it is an overview, and now I can go back and do 12 by 12 layouts, because that's still my first love. So I'm going to go and do 12 by 12 layouts of certain things that I really loved, so it's still going to have 12 by 12 layouts of a lot of this stuff. Now December 27th, we went to a hockey game again with my son had a hockey game, and we brought Mason. I got an order in, and Mason played hockey all day. And then here I was a little low on the steps, so I just put more steps. And then December 28th, it was harder to do past December 25th too, so I don't know if next year I'm going to do that. We'll see. But anyway, so here I just talked about my favorites, pictures, and just Mason eating, and that he played with his sleep reader that day, and he played some hockey all day again. And then December 29th, him and I played 8 hours of hockey. Ridiculous. Then that night we watched the Canada versus Finland, and he sat there and he just watched the hockey game until it was his bedtime. I got my hip kit that day. And then December 30th, hockey game again. And then I didn't do too much except the hockey game and had a coffee. So I just talked about our favorite memories of the last 30 days, because I knew December 31st I would have enough to document. So I just kind of went and talked about my favorite things of the whole month. And then on December 31st, the last day, New Year's Eve, we watched hockey, of course. It was Canada versus US. It was a 5-3 game. Mason had put himself on a timeout. It was so funny. So I documented that. He was playing with his sleep reader again. He watched Thomas. So that wraps up, and it was so cold. It was minus 30, which is minus 30 with the wind chill, which I think is minus 22 Fahrenheit, which is ridiculous. Like, that is so cold, which that's exactly, it's even colder today. Today's January 6th. It's minus 33 today with the wind. It's ridiculous. I want summer. So anyway, this was the December daily. I had so much fun. I am so happy. You guys have no idea how happy I am that I made this goal this year and I got it done, because this is what I got done last year, and I kept it in the same binder, because, I mean, what a waste of binder for a whole year for just 4 pages. So all I had gotten done last year was 4 pages. So I'm so glad that this year I got it all done. So this is the flip through, and I just want to let you know that I just uploaded a layout yesterday about my goals for 2015, and I'll be talking more about that with the upcoming videos coming in the next year, but I plan to upload a video every second day and, you know, having lots of fun. So thanks for watching. Bye.